everybody, welcome to my channel. Have you ever thought you were going in the right direction and then all of a sudden things just seem to go wrong? Well, I'm going to explain why today, because more times than I can tell you in my life, things are going along fine, and all of a sudden it's like everything starts to go wrong. Or I get a gut punch, and it's like, literally, it's like somebody hits you in the gut and it takes your breath away. And then you back up, and I didn't know what it was at the time. And I remember thinking, oh my God, why? Why is this happening? And every time, it's because a shift is getting ready to happen. A big shift. And a lot of times, for me, it's a career move, or, a lot of times it's a career move. But if you are and right now, a lot of us are experiencing this, why? Or you get a gut punch or something. And for me, it's happened again. And it's like, I know. Now I'm at a point where I just know something is getting ready to shift. Whether it's a career move, it's a life, anything in life shifting. So the thing is, just breathe through it, because it's your higher self. It's kind of like preparing you. In my last video, I talked about contractions, and it's like life contractions. When I first started my journey, it was explained to me as a spiritual contraction. Call it whatever you want to call it. It is a pain. It is a test. It is a wake-up call before it is the dark before the dawn. It is darkest before the dawn. It is the same way through life. But it's not a bad thing. We've been geared to think that something's going wrong. You're not doing something right. You're not, and what happens, you're going along and you've asked for something. You've asked for a better career. You've asked for a better life. You've asked to move. You've asked for whatever. And the universe is conspiring for you, and it's getting you ready for that. It's not a test in a bad way. And what happens a lot of times, we get to that point and we give up, or we think it's not working, or I'm messing up, I'm doing something wrong. Now, you have to have discernment also, because a lot of times we try to make something happen and you hit brick walls. Things just aren't working out. There is a huge difference. There's a fine line, but there is a huge difference between things guiding you down the right path and letting you know that you're getting ready to not be on that right path, if that makes any sense. So the thing is, knowing the difference, and step back, and are you trying to make something happen? Because you can't make it happen. Things have to fall into place perfectly. And when things just fall into place, it just happens. Your job is to put out to the universe, to God, what you want, what you desire. I remember, even the last, and when I left my last job, usually, like I said, I get a gut punch before my career changes. Well, in that one, because it was such a huge, it was a huge test of faith. It was a huge step because I had asked, just let me be. I just want to be free and just be happy. And my job wasn't making me happy. There were parts of my job that I enjoyed, yes. There were parts of my job that stressed me like I can't tell you because I had to deal with people. And when you deal with people that have entitlement issues and they don't want to work, and you're in charge of hiring and firing, and you get people in that just don't want to work and they'd rather you fire them because they want to go back and collect unemployment, that's very stressful. And I was tired of dealing with that nonsense. So anyway, I had asked the universe to let me just be free. And I look back now and I see where it just unfolded magically. And right now I am free. It's crazy how things happen. But I had 2, maybe 3, but I know 2 real gut punches. I mean, like literally, it's like somebody punches you in the gut and takes the wind right out of you. And I knew when the first one hit that things were getting ready to shift because that's how everything played out for me before. And then when the second one hit, it was like, yep. But where I could have gone wrong is fighting to stay in a position that wasn't bringing me joy. And it was meant to end. Because I will tell you, when that job ended, it was the smoothest exit from any position I've ever had in my life. Everything fell into place. Everything just worked. And it was a path of non-resistance. And that is when you know you're on the right path. It might feel scary because it's somewhere you haven't been before. You might not know how the next step is going to unfold for you. But your job, when there's non-resistance and it just flows like water and you're not bumping into a bunch of rocks and all that nonsense, your job is to stay in faith and know that the universe is working everything out for you. And again, I'm in that same thing now. Things are unfolding. My job is to stay in faith that if I come up against something that's resistant, look at it. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? If it brings me joy, if it brings me peace, stay that path. And things will work out. Another shift, a huge shift is coming. Do I know what it is? No. But when it happens, it's going to be, it's amazing. Because the universe my higher self is preparing me for another shift, whatever that is. And my cat's playing with her toy. I was really trying to make the last video, I had dogs walking all over my floor. And this one I was hoping would be a little quieter, but oh well. It's life. You know, it just happens. So